Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Peglin. New game on this new update to Peglin that hopefully fixes the weird slowdowns that we experience on the slime ball fight. We'll play as the Paladin. I think there's also been a couple of balancing adjustments in the game. +0, +1, or wall bounces contribute to damage. I will take wall bounces contribute to damage. But yes, hopefully this update has resolved a few of the little glitches that I've experienced in the game. I haven't experienced too many bugs, but I think there's been a couple of changes to mechanics and otherwise, Otherwise, just hopefully little improvements to make the game a little bit better. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of bombs. Come on, balls! I hear that there's been a few improvements specifically to the, I wanna say the painter fight, the painter boss fight on Act 2. Something, I hear that the health of that boss has been reduced a little bit, which is kind of nice, because that boss is a little tanky. And I hate that consistent damage that you get whenever you are breaking the paintings. Apply armor. For every blank pegs hit, grant 1 bulwark for each armor on the board after attacking. So, fortification. The last time I took this orb, it did something. I don't know what it did, but for some reason, it scaled exceptionally well. I don't know what the problem was with it, but it seems amazing if it's bugged in my favor. So I'm gonna take that. You know, if we can build around fortification, I would like to have some fortification to my name. Looks like we could hit elite, hard right path, shop, elite, boss. We would get, we'd get a couple of relics from this, removal, lots of early combat. I like the idea of a lot of early combat just to help remove garbage from the early deck. Rather, let me rephrase, add better orbs, which in effect kind of removes garbage from your garbage deck, right? Because one bulwark per armor on the board, that's not very good. But I remember there was some synergy between other relics that we had on one of our previous Paladin runs that made it so that we were getting like 50 armor from 10 pegs. So if we can redo that here, get the same loadout, I would love that. If not, maybe we can at least get a better idea of what's going on with that combination of relics that we had. Maybe we can replicate, if it was a bug, replicate the bug. Hopefully it's not a bug, but if it is, hopefully it's a bug that they never remove. Fortifier, please, fortify me. Well, we got 3 bulwark because there were 3 pegs. What a great shot. On the board that had armor. So we are just barely getting out of this without taking damage. I am risking a little bit of damage right there trying to get the money. I shouldn't, but I did. We're good. Don't need another sphere, don't need a mem orb. We're just gonna upgrade the, probably the sphere, let's be honest. It is one of the best starting orbs in a starting deck. XZZXZ2, welcome. I'm here. What did I miss? So far, nothing, but it's good to see you, regardless. Otherwise, it wouldn't be good to see you. And Panda, hello. You've been playing a lot of Frostpunk 2. I still have not played Frostpunk 1 or Frostpunk 2. I hear they're good games, though, but I have not experienced them myself. Okay, can we get the crit? We might be able to get the crit, let's see. Even if we don't get the crit, that's still very good damage on 1 orb. I love it. Let's get more money. Man, a built-in piercing orb is just absurd. Absurd, and I love it. I love the game for it. Protect orb. 5 ball work every 7 pegs hit. It's probably worth it. We don't need... Well, destroying shields is interesting. We don't need Warb Hammer. We already have Sphere. Otherwise, I would take it. Protect Orb. I do like gaining Bulwark. I much prefer the other version of this, though, the one that does damage, because then you get potentially hundreds or thousands of damage in an orb, and you're not wasting your turn just putting up shield. So I think I'm going to pass on that one, and hope that we luck into the other version of that. I will spend on upgrades here, though. Because, yeah, I like getting Bulwark, but I really prefer the other version. Connie says, I should continue Frostpunk. It's gorgeous, but runs a bit framey even with DLSS. I have not played a DLSS or FSR game because I much prefer to actually have, like, proper frame rates and frame generation. But I also am new to the technology because I, have only had this graphics card for a certain length of time. So this fight, I think they fixed it? Question mark? Shouldn't be as garbage as it was previously with various slowdowns. So, fingers crossed, here's hoping. There shouldn't be multiple pegs down here, and if you have a piercing shot, it's not going to completely slow down the game. I need to free up a little bit of space here. Can I get an early sphere? No, I got an early forbifier, though. I mean, 25 armor, that's not that bad. Not that bad at all, not that shabby. You know what? Hit the bomb. We hit the crit as well, I'm happy with that. We on slime, we on slime. All right, give me the big crit. Pierce 3 enemies. Yeah, that'll work. That's pretty effective. Now, we can't do more damage to the slime, unfortunately, because it is, well, I can't hit it, can I? I'm gonna hit the slime in front. So goodbye, slime. You gave me quite a bit of gold on the board. I appreciate that. Get out of here. Get out of here, man! Oh, I learned something about this fight the other day, by the way, and I had not realized this myself. But I was watching my friend Chris play Peglin, and I noticed whenever he was playing a poison deck, when you put poison on the slime ball, the slimes that get created have the same status effects as the slime ball. So the slime ball has me circle, now the slimes get me circle. So if we put poison on the boss, if we put a debuff on the boss of any sort, that would get replicated by the slimes. How cool is that? Oh, you knew that already? Haha, well, why didn't you tell me? But it does makes poison a little bit more valuable than I thought it would be. Because of the fact that, again, you can kind of replicate that status effect on this fight, which is nice. Anyways, this is a pretty easy fight considering, we don't have any way of taking damage with 19 bulwark. Attack distance is dependent on number of pegs hit. We have piercing, so we don't need the offering. It's okay, no thank you, nothing to upgrade. I think we actually just pass. Create 2 money when the board is refreshed. Crits refresh the board. Crits refreshing the board seems quite nice, so we don't have to worry about refreshes being on the board. And we can also take the relics that remove refreshes from the board. The morbid one, for instance. We could take that and then just hit the crits. Ooh, free sample. I very much enjoy the ability to remove balls early. Cool29, welcome. Arya, Peggin, son. Ideally, yes. And Segas Jr., welcome. Certainly in the top 4 starting orbs. Certainly. And Eyeshadows, hello. What does the 4x4 do? Applies armor to every 3 pegs hit. Grants 1 bulwark for each armor on the board, which is not that much in actuality, but there's some weird synergies that I think can make this thing give you like an infinite amount of armor, which I'm a big fan of. Infinite armor? Oh, sign me the F up. Well, yeah, you know, that's not too bad. I was kind of hoping to somehow bounce around into the crit, but I'll take it. Let's go over here. Yeah, I would very much like to, on this run, get the high-powered, another one. We don't need a second one, I don't think. I'd like to get the high-powered relics that remove refreshes, because we've got the backup refresh. I guess we could add a second one, grants bulwark for each armor on the board, but I would much rather just remove what we got. And we're gonna keep going to the right. I think I'm learning in Peglin that the most important thing you can do is combat. I think I overvalue question marks in the early game, because yes, you can remove pebbles for free, but you need the money. You need the money to be able to actually add good stuff to your deck. You need piercing, you need, you know, all the other stuff. I think that because we have a piercing orb, we don't need that. We don't need to add as much to the deck, but we still want to add something on occasion. Ow. All right, this is gonna probably kill everything, and we're not gonna get a lot of money. Maybe 2 damage is perfect. Well, maybe not. No, I don't want to actually kill everything. I want to hit the refreshes, I want to hit the pegs, I want to hit the money. Hit the money, man, hit the money! I don't think there's a way to make the armored pegs give you a hit and count for score. There might be, though. Inferno Orb could destroy the armor in 1 hit. It's lighter, it's 5/9. But for 4/6, a Buckle Orb, you know, I mean, it's just good. Bob Orb can also be kind of funny if we go into a bomb build, but we are not going into a bomb build. I might want both, but we are coming up to a shop. So I'm gonna add one. I'm gonna add the MacLeod. Not gonna upgrade it. And we're gonna go right, we're gonna go to the shop. I think we've done so much combat, that we can afford to go to the shop and be like, all right, I have 96 gold, I'm not really spending it right now, and we're gonna get into more combat. Bombs detonate in 1 hit. When the board is refreshed, gain the circle or spiness, heal 1 when the board is refreshed, heal 6 when reloading, and various other orbs. Oh, Ball Lightning was upgraded in this patch as well. Instead of zapping 1, 2, 3, it zaps 2, 3, 4. I think it was also made, I don't know if this is accurate. I think it was made uncommon for the Spinventer. The pegging continues, says X. Indeed. Bombs? Bombs. I do like short fuse. I think we'll add that one. Remove a pebble. And I think we're good. Reorbanizer, there's 2 of them here. I just don't see the point of the Reorbanizer for the most part. Let's go right. Ooh. I mean, we could add an Orbalisk, but really not interested. I can buy an Obelisk. Or can we as this character? Maybe we can't. Let the Sphere, the Forbifier, or the Bucklorb sink. Really? You out of 4 orbs, you can't take the Pebble? Well, all right, let the Bucklorb sink. We have a surprisingly thin deck right now. We're down to 3 orbs? I should have taken the one that healed when we reloaded. We're almost there. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? Whatever, you can't hit me. Where is the crit? There's the crit. Let's just go for the refresh, I think. We're gonna miss it, but that's okay. We hit it! 124 damage each is pretty good. Imagine refresh is somewhere reachable in more time than you would like to use it. Well, if we just have the crit act as a refresh, it does move around. So because it moves around, it will still be easier to hit than the refresh in a lot of situations. That was very easy. Base damage increases the more damage you've taken this battle. I would take this if I knew what this meant. Is it health or damage? If I lose shield, will this buff? How much does it have base damage increase? It's the, what is it, Countorb? Countorb? Hold on, I'm looking it up. Countorb. The difference between this and the bully ball is the bully ball only increases through self-damage, while this one takes all damage. When you take 100 damage, you get 0.25 damage multiplier and 0.35 crit multiplier. What the hell does that mean? Based on the damage taken. Oh, so if you take 100 damage, it'll be 25 base score, 35 base score. That's what it says at level 3. Okay. So that's a lot. There are a lot of fights where you just kind of take a little bit of damage over time. So this could be a good way of, if it works on armor, this could be a good way of countering damage. If armor even works against this, I don't know. It doesn't say health lost, it says damage taken. So let's add it. That was the elite fight too, good lord. And we'll see what happens. Gain 1 max health, bouncers contribute to damage. I'm gonna get the max health. It's very early. That'll be worth a lot over the course of the run. Someone on Reddit says it's the best orb of all time. Yeah, someone on Reddit also probably like drinks their own piss, so I'm gonna probably not take that for face value. Instead, I'm gonna make my own decisions. I love extra bouncy. Oh right, Bramble. Forgot how that worked. We will take a little bit of damage. Yeah, and Countorb, it's already buffed, because we took damage on the bulwark, and this does work on that. Okay, so Countorb with a bulwark build seems like it'll totally work. We'll just, we'll try and get as much armor as possible. That wasn't a lot of bulwark, but that's okay. This continues to scale. So the more damage we take, the better off we are. I'm not gonna fire a pebble. I'll fire this one. I don't know what happened to that orb, but that's okay. 6-9. Ow. It's still going. Well, something is still going. Username says, just because I'm lurking doesn't mean I don't notice these. I'm glad someone did. Got more ball work, took more damage, Countorb powering up. Let's get piercing though. We're gonna need it. Good shot. It's gonna, a lot of balls right there. Are you almost dead yet? What an annoying boss this always ends up being. Oh my god. But that Countorb, it is doing a lot. We didn't even take that much damage, really. Okay. Beautiful. Rub Orb, Infern Orb, Morbid Orb. Morbid Orb. I'm just gonna level up Countorb and let's move on because this might affect our decision-making process. +2, +4, confused. Dude, I do not mind Cursed Mask. I really don't. Magnets, more refreshes. Give me Cursed Mask. It's the painter! You've been changed. Well, we're gonna have a fun time on that fight. Maybe. Now this worries me. This worries me because if we use the sphere, pierce, and don't kill, I wonder if we could take 100 damage in one turn. I think we probably could, if we get unlucky. So my fingers are crossed that this ends up not... Oh, okay, it did a lot. We're okay, we're okay. We didn't take that much damage. Our Countorb is already a 1319. Good lord. Unfortunately, it doesn't pierce. Yeah, Countorb at this point is gonna wreck everything, but that was a dangerous turn one. Game's a little loud for me. I'm gonna turn it down on my end. Bucklorb, Cirque, Warb Hammer. I would still not mind having a better Ballwork generator. I really like the thinness of the deck, though. Maybe we're okay to leave it as is, save the money, go to the shop. I'm gonna go to the shop first. We'll think about. Oh my god. Really? Okay, well never mind. We're gonna buy and upgrade orbs. There's a shop down there though. If you have Bulwark remaining after battle, increase your max health by 2. We're gonna have a lot of HP. We're gonna have a lot of HP. Oh, don't give me more combat. This fight's not gonna be that bad because of our piercing, so I'm not that worried. There you go, thank you for the refresh. Can I hit some bombs? You can hit some money. Thank you. Ash and Ran, welcome. Yay, some poggers. We are pogging the Peglin. That sounds bad. That sounds improper. Can't believe you missed the crit on that one. How dare you? I just need to hit a bomb, please. Thank you, thank you. Literally one is enough. It's funny because we really do need to take a lot of damage in order to deal damage. I'm glad we're not facing the wall, because the wall would actually be a pretty hard boss for us to be fighting. We do put up a lot of block. The shields on the board are a little awkward. But, you know, we're putting up a lot of block, we're taking damage. Counter orb here is powering up. I think I'm okay with this. What we need is, if we can make projectile attacks have any sort of piercing, we're pretty much done with the run. Like, we'll be able to win. It is kind of a little hard to do damage sometimes. Because all of the pegs are now protected by the bulwark. I need to find some way of maybe removing that bulwark from the pegs. Still, I'm happy. No reason to upgrade anything, no reason to add any of those orbs. Let's keep going. Get as much money as possible. You only need 1 HP to win, no need to max it. I max everything in life. Or the relic that allows you to activate shields. There was, I think how it worked is the one run where I had like a really strange armored build. I had a relic that made it so that when an armor peg broke, I got shield. And there was some interaction with that and the Forbifier that just made it give me an infinite number of bulwark every turn. I can't exactly remember what it was, but that's what I want. Ow. Ow. You couldn't hit the crit? Well, the crit was shielded. That's the problem with, you know, adding shields to everything. The ball's getting stuck. Stop getting stuck. There you go. Another sphere, reorbanizer, dag orb. I guess I could upgrade a pebble, but I can just discard the pebble every turn. I don't care about that. It's going. It's still going. Oh, there was one other thing in the patch notes that might come into play at some point. You know those levels in Act 3 that are like black holes and you can, you know, slingshot your orb around the black hole? Apparently now, when you hit one of those black holes, you will navigate. You won't have another shot. You're out. So we gotta be a little bit careful about that. Because that change is gonna mess up navigation. Hey, disposable account, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Yeah, at least I got him. All right, give me down here. Can't believe you missed the crit. Man, I really do need the enemies to hit me to do any damage, huh? Where's the damn crit? It must be protected by an orb somewhere. Oh my god. I mean, I don't care about the enemies hitting me. I have infinite protection. You can't kill me. I'd like to hit those bombs. I can gain an infinite amount of forbification. Yeah, might as well. Countorb is an 8/11. Kind of wish this Countorb had a little bit of multi-ball on it. Ah. I mean, when we are an 11/15, the damage is pretty good. Swarb. Reorb. I mean, Swarb is good damage, but like, our deck is fantastic right now. I don't want to add anything. Bouncy walls. You know, we have... Ooh. Contribute to damage. Bombs activate nearby pegs. Yes, because if we get that, we get a free... Oh no. We get a free relic from the chest, but we missed it. Remove all orbs. No, I will remove my last remaining pebble though. Good, good. I guess if we go to the shop, we can just buy. We can buy. This is another good fight for the Forbifier, or anything that synergizes on the armored pegs, because every turn, this boss adds those armored pegs to the board. So we can get shields, we'll get bulwark. We can take damage, we can get the Countorb going. Oh no, you're hitting me. Might be a little slow of a fight, but it's gonna be very, very safe. Very safe indeed. Countorb is only a 4/6, huh? And I really should have gotten the relic that was heal when you reload. What did I take instead? I took short fuse. I just didn't think we would have a thin enough deck this early in the game. And yet here we are. You see, now it gave me 43, it gave me, 32 shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, there is actually 30 armor pegs on the board. So maybe it's working totally fine, and there's just that many. So that gave me 35, and I believe it. I believe that there's 35 on the board right now. Yeah, we need to find that relic that gives us shield every time an armor peg pops. Because that would be fantastic. I gotta do some damage to you too. You're gaining more armor than I am. Oh, you know what? The boss just shot their shield at me, and it removed all of the pegs from the board. How interesting. All of the armored pegs. That relic of bouncers contribute to damage equals chains contribute to damage? Chains? Bouncers are these 4 things at the bottom. Boop, boop, boop. The 4 balls, the big brick balls. Base damage increases the lower your health is. Jacorb. Ruborb. I do like a good Ruborb, but again, like, our deck is like so perfect. When you lose health, deal damage to that amount of enemies, reduce the health lost by 1. Give me... We have enough health. Give me the Ring of Pain. And I want to go to the... I think I want to go to the right. Or do I? If we go left, we can buy up to 4 relics for free. Let's go left. If I can find a way to go left. Old man Abe here. Oh, God. All attacks get +1, +0. So it's more combat, but man, we have so much money. Come on, hit the bombs, hit the bombs! Well, at the very least, we're gonna be able to buff the damage of our Countorb. But I think I would like a little bit more protection right now. What the hell? It goes fast. Okay, 17 bulwark. That's gonna run through pretty quickly, unfortunately. Yeah, lost it all. Lost it all. Oh, really? At least it killed 2 of them, but... And I killed 1 of them to the reflected damage. All right. We took like, what, 5 damage? A fully upgraded Protect Orb. All right, I'll do it. You convinced me, game. I think that's good enough. Also, you know what? If I take damage, I take damage. Have you gotten that achievement for buying out the shop yet? No, but it's only on Crucible 10 or higher. So we can't actually get that achievement on this run. Well, thank you for the shield. That's an achievement for, well, just a different run. What happened to your friends? They're dead. And soon, you shall be as well. Highway Orbery. Now, if we want well, okay. Countorb is a fun way of gaining damage, but with 300 gold, Highway Orbery has been buffed, by the way. It's now +1/+1 over what it was previously in this patch. It's also a great expense. We're gonna have like 500-600 gold we can pump into this one orb. We can dump like 60 in it for 2 upgrades every fight. It's not gonna be level 20, I don't think. So maybe we pass. Maybe we say, this is all about taking damage and reflecting it. That's the build. I'm skipping. I'm skipping. You gotta with this much cash. I gotta win with this much cash. Swashbuckle, another Protect Orb, a Swarb, Collider Ball, an Ice Circle. Let's add another refresh. Hey, armor pegs can be activated. I think this is bad. Unless, well, it says Shield Basher. Does it, okay, what is activation? They contribute to your attack damage. I'm just worried that this will break the shield, because if it breaks the shield, that's not good for us. We don't want the shield to be broken. But I'm gonna try it. It could be a good way of just adding more damage to our shots if there's a lot of armored pegs on the board, but it could also break the armored peg in a single hit. I don't know how it's gonna work. Oh yeah, the paintings. Another change is that they are grayscale and they will gain color as the fight goes on. All right, I'm starting with shield. So let's see what happens with the Forbicator here. Well, I don't really know right now. We hit the pegs and then bounced. We still get poisoned every time we kill them, though. Oh, look at that, it just kind of fills them in. That's good, because previously I didn't know, whoops. Previously I didn't know like how long it would take for them to get filled in. Now you do know. Now you do know. Apparently we're never gonna hit our armored pegs, but that's okay. And the paintings, we're kind of in a bit of we have a bit of a problem. Anytime we take damage, the paintings are gonna take damage, and when the paintings die, they poison me. I'm noticing immediately that this could go very wrong very quickly. Also, hitting the armored pegs does not break them, but it does give us score, which is good. So we do not need armor because the poison goes around it anyways. And we've already hit a point where we're killing the paintings with the poison, so that we're gonna add poison to our poison by killing the paintings with poison. We gotta go for the boss as quickly as possible. On the bright side, we're gonna have a lot of damage as we get poisoned. So I'm just gonna try to make more armored pegs, I suppose. Stop killing the paintings! I'm too poisoned, game! I guess it's still damage. Love to have hit one of those refreshes, though. Yeah, we're bleeding out, man. What the heck, man? 500 damage. We've got to get the count orb again. Fast. Faster, faster, faster than this, faster. We have to hit you for 600 damage. Well, maybe not on this turn. We might have one more turn after this. $500. We have 85 HP. If I pass, we live. Because we'll go down to 2 HP. We only have to hit you for 15. All right, I'm gonna take the kill then. That was scary. That was very scary, but it worked. This was the worst fight because of the constant incrementing poison on us that goes around the shield. It's the only thing that could kill us. And we're still okay. Sealed Conviction has been changed. At the start of the battle and on reload, gain 3 ballants, but you have -1 discards. What was this previously? Chains was this. Sealed Conviction was... What was this? It seems fine, but what was this? It was +2 plus... Oh, was it +2 +2 -1 reload? Or half reloads or something? Oh no, it was +2 +2 -1 discard. So 3 ballants is actually better? That's not bad. Like, I'm okay firing all 4 orbs every turn. Yeah, like that's totally acceptable, I think. I would still argue that maybe those are not the best relics of all time. However, I think that this one is totally acceptable. Still might want to remove... oh man, I missed the bombs. Still might want to remove a few things from the deck. I can't believe I'm missing the bombs every shot. There you go. 3 balances works. Need 2 reloads to break even in terms of plus amounts. Explain to me how 3 ballants is worse when this is literally +3 +3. If it was +2 +2, +3 +3 is literally better. By default, and it scales. We're at +6 +6 now. I think we might take a little bit of damage. Nah, you died because I smacked you. It's on reload, right? You start with +3 +3. You gain an additional +3 +3 every reload. If you have infinite reloads, that's infinite +3 +3s. We reloaded once, now we're at 6/6. So I think it is better. I mean, it's literally better. Mathematically, by definition, can't possibly be worse than what it was previously. And because it's a positive status effect, it can be buffed by other things. Like, whenever you apply a positive status effect to yourself, increase it by 1. That works now with this. So yeah, it's not bad. Losing the discard sucks, but our deck is so thin. 4 shots to a reload, I'm okay with that. What if I really like the number 2 and I hate the number 3? Well, then you're a weirdo. I keep wanting to discard the Protect Orb, but I can't do it. I might want to remove it. It gives you enough. It gives me enough protection. I'm kind of happy to have it, I suppose. Ball Lightning, Chopping Ballock. Deal +21 damage for each armored peg on the board. I mean, if there's 30 armored pegs, it's 600 bonus damage. It's not bad, but it thickens up the deck enough that I'm gonna pass. There we go, ball peen hammer. Whenever an armor is created, gain 4 ball work. Now we can remove the protect orb because we don't need it. We have more than enough armor generation now. I mean, it quintuples the armor generation of Forbifier already. We are A-okay with that. Ugh. And let's go this way. So yes, so black holes. At the end of this combat, when we navigate, if we hit a black hole, we go in that direction when we navigate. So I want to go to the right. There you go, thank you for the refresh. So now we're at 74, 80 bulwark. We're loving life. But the only issue we could have on this floor is if we fight the Pegta, just because of the fact that we have the rotating aimed shot. But assuming we get past that fight, nothing on this floor is going to be able to stop us, because there's no poison on this floor. Abrasion grants me circle, Bramball, Accentuate, nah. So I'm not even going to go for the money. Give so much armor. The other day we had a run and I had like 200 armor at one point or something like that. It was pretty good. I do like having a lot of armor. Speaking of a lot of HP, these guys have 750. Are you kidding me? Ow. Why is this ball so bouncy? Or rather rolly? Oh no, you hit me for 4? I do more damage to myself, you son of a gun. Well, that's okay. Yes, more bounces. Who's our boss? Oh, it's the bomb thrower. Yeah, bomb thrower is not gonna be a problem at all. Just, I don't know, hit bombs, I guess, or not. So now we're at 9 ball-ins. So not only do we scale on the Countorb, we also scale by just reloading. In fact, if we could get ourselves down to only Forbification, maybe that would actually be the best deck. Infinite bulwark and infinite damage scaling, every turn's a +3/+3. The North says, I wish I could ban Bomb Minesweeper. Yeah, he's not the best. Bombs deal more damage, more refreshes. I'll take more refreshes. And we want to go to the right. And then we'll go right again. And yeah, we'll just try to thin out the deck a little bit more. Randomly remove a half of your orbs, no thank you. Mirror orb is not what we want, but I suppose if we get down to like a 1... Oh, no! No! Damn you! You son of a gun! I still want to hit up the shop though, so I'm gonna go to the right. Well, no, we can go left then right. Can't believe the game did that to me. You and your navigations. It was a full board! What was I supposed to do? Do we have AoE bombs? No, I didn't get that relic, did I? I missed it. I have 1-hit bombs. So we want to go to the right. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Every reload also grants me Skirkle. All right, well. All right, so we have a second Protect Orb. Well, if we remove one, maybe we get lucky, we can remove two. It would be nice to have a, didn't get any armor on that one. It would be nice to have a 1 or 2 orb deck, then the, yeah, we're good. Then the Mirror Orb has a better chance of only hitting something that we like. We got sucked in. Cool little visual effect. At least there are 4 orbs on the board. There's actually a lot of orbs on the board. Come on. There we go. At least I have a good deck for this. Ow, could you stop? Lots of refreshes. We're not getting much armor, that's fine. Okay, thank you. +3 damage for every 1 bulwark you have. That helps, I'll heal. Whenever an armor is destroyed, gain 4 bulwark. Yes. We've got the super bulwark synergy. Duplicate a random orb or duplicate all orbs. Damn it! Protect orb has been duplicated. It's the one orb I want to remove. I don't want it in the deck anymore. God damn it. I hate this game. Well, we're gonna have a lot of shield, I guess. Yeah, we're up to 50. We get shield very quickly with this build. Because we have the relics that we like. We're only missing one. Consumes all your bulwark. Because we can't control firing it or passing, I'm not a big fan of this right now. We can't control. Holy hell. Firing of our orbs. We can't pass. If we had a 1 orb deck, this would be perfect, but. Orb Hammer, Poltergeist, Orb, Bucklorb. Let's remove one of these many Protect orbs. And, well, you know what? There you go. Events are net loss nodes. You can't change my mind about that, says the Nor. Events are, what the events are so random. You can get amazing events or garbage events. They're so varied, which can make them awful. Well, give me some more armor, I guess. It's gonna be a pretty quick run at the very least. So when when the armored pegs are destroyed, we gain bulwark. when they're created, we also get 4 ball work. So each one that we put on the field is worth 8. And then if we also get to shoot the orb, it's worth more, but it's pretty good. I think there's a refresh in there somewhere. You might as well come. You know what? I would actually prefer it if you came over to me and hit me. Please explode. Please give me more damage. We got a card. Although, you're gonna die before that happens. What a great bounce. Straight down the line. You have a very healthy run too, yeah, you're not wrong. 170 HP was never in question. Crucible level 8 completed, and the Countorb. We tried it out. It does in fact work on the ball work that you lose, which makes it a very good orb for this character. And I expected it to work that way because I don't remember ever seeing this on another character. It may have actually shown up, but I figured it's probably designed to work around the ball work mechanic. Good run, not a long run, but a very productive run. Completed Crucible level 8, had a good time, built up a lot of ball work, and I'm starting to like orbs like the Forbification Orb because of its interaction with relics. And I remember saying not too long ago that I don't really like things like Mucircle and Spinesse because they are very relic dependent. You kind of need something to synergize with it, otherwise it's occasional small amounts of bonus damage instead of something like a Swolt Orb or, you know, upgrading pegs or stuff like that. But I like ball work for the defense that you get. That's one thing that I do like. And there are multiple relics that benefit that orb and that gameplay of creating the armored pieces, because the armored pegs. On creation, on destruction, certain enemies, certain elites will add the armored pegs to the board, so you get a little bit of extra value there. I like it. I like it. Or if you find a buckle orb, take that, and then you probably don't need a forbifier. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Peglin.